As Speaker of the Consultative Group on Arts and Heritage, I have the privilege of informing you about some of the work we are currently conducting to preserve and highlight the Senate's rich cultural history and heritage. Other members of the working group are Senators Atalajan, Bury, and Moody.
Updates. I'm particularly excited about the display of a well-crafted wooden chair from the original Senate chamber as part of the Collection Spotlight program, one floor up from the lobby of the chamber. This historic artifact comes from the center block that burned down in the fire of 1916. To the best of our knowledge, it is the only chair that survived the fire, and indeed one of the very few pieces of furniture from the original center block dating back to Confederation. I also want to let you know that the portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II by Lilias Torrance Newton, which currently hangs in the entrance of the Senate of Canada building, will be moving shortly. It is owned by the National Capital Commission, and their plan is to move it to Rideau Hall to hang alongside a portrait of Prince Philip that was painted by the same artist. I want to highlight that this will be replaced by another fine portrait of Her Majesty during the upcoming winter. More on the new portrait shortly once the loan agreement is finalized. But for those of you who have a fondness for the current painting, and I know that many of you do, the next few months is a time to get a picture of it before it is moved. I
also have the pleasure of announcing that the Senate accepted an addition to our Heritage Collection, a wooden sculpture, which was created in 1987 by the talented artist Jean-Baptiste Dubé. One thing that's interesting is that this exceptional piece was offered to the Senate by our colleague, Senator Jean-Guy Dagenet, before his retirement. Thank you so much, Senator Dagenet, for your very generous gesture. He's not there. Don't tell him.